Hello and welcome to the glamorous Yard Sale Artist Studios, everyone. I am Jarrod Alberich, the Yard Sale Artist, welcoming you to episode 8 of our live stream. Oh, Mark, I can hear Mark. He sounds like he's checking in.
Yeah, I had the microphone plugged in, but I think I had to reset the.
And he disappears in mid-sentence. Hopefully we'll get Mark back soon. We'll get him back. Anyways, I want to welcome everybody to episode 8, which is a special episode because we have broke 100 subscribers on YouTube. I think we're like 115 now. So this is a 100 subscriber celebration. So throughout the evening tonight,
Okay, I'm back.
Mark, I hear you now, Mark. Throughout the evening tonight, we will be checking in with you guys to make sure that you get registered for our giveaway. I'm going to be giving some stuff away on this episode. So remember, all episode long, if you type "I want to win" in the chat, you will automatically be entered for the giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a copy of Hamilton versus Burr, A Werewolf Tale, a book that I wrote. It's just wonderful. Oh, spoilers. Hope you guys didn't get spoiled too much. All right, I'm going to be giving away a copy of Hamilton versus Burr, A Werewolf Tale for our third place winner. Our second place winner will get Hamilton versus Burr, A Werewolf Tale, and a copy of Cold Lightning that I did the inks on. Spoilers. Don't read that. Spoilers. Oh, look at that. That pretty. Isn't that pretty?
That is nice.
So second place will win both of those. I see Rick Heineken already wants to win. He's checking in. He's doing it right. Rick Heineken, you are on the list. GLHG, you are on the list.
I'm going to throw this in for you, Jarrod.
Oh, are you giving it away?
I'm going to give it away, yeah.
Okay, now we have a all right, so now I'm going to restructure everything, people.
I mean, yeah, my apologies.
No, it's fine. I love it. We're going to have 4 tiers, all right?
It's the least I can do.
You're the best, man. The 4th tier place will get the Hamilton versus Burr. 3rd place will get Hamilton versus Burr along with Cold Lightning. 2nd place will get, we're going to go through my portfolio tonight, people. You'll get a Hamilton versus Burr. You're going to get a Cold Lightning, and you're going to get your choice. You can have any 3 prints that you want from the book. We're going to go through it together tonight. I don't know how much drawing I'm going to get in tonight, but we're going to go through the book together. But now the key is, if you want to win that 2nd place, you have to be here to select your prints near the end of the episode, which will be around 6:30 or so. You don't have to be here once you're entered to win. I got you, Ron Went. I see you. You don't have to be here once you're entered. But we will do our best to reach out to you and let you know. You can always come back and watch the replay to find out if you won. So you don't have to be here for those 2. And then for the last, now that we've got an original piece of art donated by Bermuda Mark Hatherley, he's going to donate his cyborg piece to give away. So you get an original piece of art from Bermuda Mark Hatherley, live and direct from Bermuda. So there's a lot to win. 4 tiers. That's right. 4 tiers. You heard it here first. Ronald went 4 tiers. Oh, that was a lot to go through.
Can't make any promises when you'll get it. I guess when everything gets back up and running, I can get it sent off. But it's in there as a prize, you know.
Good point. It could take a while for you to get Cyborg because the post is shut down. The post office is shut down currently in Bermuda, so you'll get that when available. Let me brighten my table up there a little bit. There we go. So again, welcome. Thank you, everybody who showed up for our 100 subscribers special. I already see a bunch of people watching. If you haven't already subscribed via YouTube, please do. In just a moment, we'll go through my portfolio book together, and we'll take a look at all the pieces that I've done that I've made 11 by 17 prints out of over the years. Whew, that was a lot to get through. 4.5 minutes of me talking. So let me get to the fun stuff. How are you doing today, Mark?
I'm doing very well, sir. How about you?
Oh, man, I couldn't be happier if I was twins.
Double the fun.
Double the fun. Welcome to the chat, Shannon Mashburn, Star 15 Productions. Thank you for your congratulations of reaching 100 plus subscribers, Star 15. Her and I have been friends a long time. Welcome, Hyper Potato, GLHDG, Rick Heineken. Oh my goodness. Craig Zablo has joined us via Twitter with his congratulations. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. Somehow Mark and I put together an audience of over 100 folks, so we appreciate that.
Yep, we do. Thank you very much.
All right. Go ahead, Mark.
No, I'm saying I'll take it. I mean, you done most of the work, buddy.
Oh, and I want to say thanks to Jason Stout, who just now subscribed to the channel. Thank you for the subscription. So glad to see everybody in the chat to celebrate with us. What I want to do is I want to check in with Mark and see what I'm going to put him on the big board. Are you just blank paging it tonight, Mark?
Yeah. I'm going to actually pick out a hat tonight.
Oh, he's going to pick one out of the hat to work on.
Actually, I'll do that now.
While all this is going on. Oh, there's the hat. Let's see what's going to happen. We get him the solo lat. What's he got? What's he going to be drawing?
Batman.
Nice. Recommended by Chola from the Wolf Pack. Hopefully Chola will stop by.
That's an interesting one.
If Chola's not already in the chat. There's a lot of chat going on tonight, and I love it. Thank you guys for stopping by to support the 100th episode. Now, remember, if you want to win any of the free stuff, the comic books, the prints, or the original piece by Mark, all you got to do is type I want to win in the chat like Courtney Holland just did. So I'm writing her name down. I said, I've got a lot to keep track of tonight. I don't know how much drawing I'm going to get done. Maybe none. But hey, you never know. I think Rick Heineken has to have Batman put into the hat. So if you guys don't have a Batman from Rick in the hat already, please do so. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so we all know about the comic books you could win. Fourth place is going to get a Hamilton versus Burr signed by me. Third place will get a Cold Lightning and a Hamilton versus Burr signed by me. Second place will get both of those, and you can pick any three prints from the book. So it's going to be a real good idea if you're here now to pay attention to what we've got in the book, and I'll be going through that while Mark's gets going on his drawing.
Yep, I'm gonna get started on my Batman piece.
He'll probably be done.
Great article too, Jarrod, in the paper. Congratulations again.
Oh, thank you. Mark's referring to my local paper. Did a big page spread on me and my comic book creation and my art and all that, and I mentioned Mark in it, and they misspelled his name.
Hey, you know what's funny? Everyone does.
Everybody does, apparently. They forget that extra E. All right. Just before we go into the book, and I'm going to go full screen for a minute so Mark can do whatever he wants on his camera for a minute. I'm going to go full screen to show you guys what's in the book, what you have to choose from. I want to run down the folks who are already entered to win. Right now, we've got Rick Heineken, GLHG, Ronald Went, Courtney Holland, and Jason Stout. Anybody else who wants to win? Oh, I see you, Hyper Potato. I see you. I'm writing it down. I wrote down your real name, Hyper Potato. Okay, so Rick Heineken, GLHG, Ron Went, Courtney Holland, Jason Stout, and the Hyper Potato are all entered. If I missed you, please retype I want to win in the chat. Hyper Potato asks, is there any Sgt Rock in this book? And there absolutely is some Sgt Rock in this book. And he knows that because he was the original commissioner of the piece. Well, here we go. All right, here's my 11 by 17 book. Take some notes of which one's your favorites just in case you win the second place in the giveaway. Starting with Prince. It all begins with Prince. This is my Prince book, and that's my Prince. Dr. Kaz in the chat says, I want to watch someone win. Dr. Kaz, there's an original Cyborg piece on the table to enter to win if you win first place by Bermuda Mark Hatherley himself. So you might want to get in to win. I know you need more original art from me and Mark. I'm going to move that lights. I'm trying to move my light so you don't get such a glare off the book. That's a little better. Okay. So Prince is one of your options. Turning the page, we have a very dark green Arrow piece from the TV show version of Arrow. And now we have Freddie Mercury, a piece I did for my brother. In fact, my favorite artist of all time is Prince. My brother's is Freddie Mercury. So I did one for him, one for me. It was kind of a fun thing. Dr. Kaz, I got you. Dr. Kaz is in the I want to win. And I see myself in the chat that says, I want to win. I think that's my wife entering my son, which he can get free ones at any moment anyway. So not actually going to put him in, but he can win something. All right, moving on. We have my Clint Eastwood Man with No Name piece, very beautifully covered by a friend of mine in India. She does wonderful color work. Got the Clint Eastwood Man with No Name piece. Over here, Link from Legend of Zelda. There's a lot in this book, by the way, people, so it's going to take a few minutes to get through. You know what we're missing? I just realized. What are we missing, Mark?
What are we missing?
Can you hear it now?
Oh, the music.
Let's get some Joe November. It's a party. How are we going to have a party without Joe November tunes in the background?
Exactly.
I mean, come on. Okay. All right. I was about to say Ronald Wentz said move it down a bit. The heads are cut off, but I'm like, I don't know that they are, but he figured it out. Okay. Rick, you got it right. We got the music going from Joe November. It's a party.
Then let me get started on something.
And okay, so we talked about Link and we talked about the Man with No Name. Now we have a Indiana Jones piece right over here, colored by my good friend Ken Solo. Great guy. Glad he and I met. And then over here we have a Mass Effect Commander Shepard piece, also colored by my friend in India, Mohan. Genome says he wants to see the Jason Voorhees print. The horror stuff is a little further back in the book, so stay with me. By the way, self-plug here. If you see something that you like and you don't win the second place where you get the prints tonight, I can make these available for you. In fact, let me put up a banner. If you email me at jared@theyardsalers.com, like you see on the screen, you can get prints. If you get just one, it's $15 and that's free shipping right to your door. Each additional one after that is only $5 more. So you can get a whole bunch of prints if you like. $15 includes shipping, and then for $5 more, you can get additional ones for everybody in the U.S. So if you don't win and you want to purchase something, we can make that happen. Just keep in mind what it is you need, okay? All right. Now let's move on. Next page. There it is, Hyper Potato. He was the original commissioner of this piece, colored by my friend Mohan in India. This is the Sgt Rock piece. I'm kind of fond of this one as well. I like how it came out. I love the dark, ominous Iron Major. He's supposed to be scary and mean, but Sgt Rock ain't afraid. But that was a fun piece to do. Over here we have Superman. Your favorite, Mark.
Lovely. That is so cool.
Christopher Reeve Superman on an American flag background, of course. Hola, Chola. Welcome to the chat. Moving on. We'll take a quick break to remind anybody who's new to the chat, like I know Chola just checked in. If you want to be entered to win the giveaways tonight, just type I want to win in the chat, and we will get you. We've got 4 tiers of giveaways, so you got 4 chances to win tonight. Oh, I only put that on the big board. Such a nice thing to say. Oops, I missed it. There we go.
That looks cool.
Thank you.
I'm getting caught up in this. I should be drawing, shouldn't I? I could be getting a head start right now.
I was hoping you would. That's all right. I know it's hard to glance up and draw at the same time. Trust me, I know. So thank you for the compliment on the Superman GLHG. I went back just for you. And then we have here, of course, Laura Croft on the screen left, and the Punisher straight out of his battle wagon right there on the right. I see you in the chat there, Chola. I got you. And another quick aside, by the way, my wife has been using my rig to record stuff. She's a college professor, so she's been teaching from home during all the craziness. So if the volume levels are off, you can let me know. If the music's too loud or too soft, you can let me know. We can adjust, because she's been in here messing with my dials and buttons, people. Okay, I see William Smart from Facebook checked in with wanting to win. You see me writing your name, William Smart. Thanks for checking in over at Facebook. We appreciate the love over there. Genome says that he wants to win tonight, but he's torn because he wants everybody to win. Genome, I got to give a shout out to him, by the way, and I'm putting you on the list to win something, Genome, whether you want to or not. I hope things go well for you, and I hope you win, but we'll have to see. Genome had a big hand in getting our followership up. He's really pumping up our channel. We didn't miss that, Genome. We appreciate it very much. I see, you know what? I see Mark doing stuff. So I'm going to check in on Mark real quick. We'll take a quick break here. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's sketching something. Makes me sick how quick he can do that, but all right. Just stay calm. Hello from Twitter. Thanks for checking in with us. And Rick Heineken says that he wants a battle wagon. I love it. I love it. I love everybody in the chat. All right, I'm going to go back to full screen and show you some more. Be like I said, be thinking about if you win that second place tier. Like I said, you can pick any 3 of these you want. So for those who joined late, we got Prince. I'll go kind of quick. Arrow, Freddie Mercury, Clint Eastwood, Man with No Name, Link, Legend of Zelda, Indiana Jones on a horse, Commander Shepard from Mass Effect, not on a horse, Sgt Rock, Superman, Tomb Raider, Punisher. That's where we're at. Be thinking about which ones you want. There's plenty more to come. We're 17 minutes in, and I'm probably 20% through the book. So I don't know if I'm going to get to draw anything tonight. Okay. 2 more pieces colored by my friend Ken Solo. We got a Flash piece. We got a Wonder Woman piece, both retro. Flash from the 90s, Wonder Woman from the 70s, Linda Carter. So I got to give some shouts to Ken Solo and his coloring job. By the way, it was totally his idea to do these phased flashes. He always adds a little something like that to my pieces. I love it. I love the phased flashes that he did in the background. And then on Wonder Woman, he added the Wreath of Stars was totally his idea. I love working with him. And we got a shout out for this one from Chola from the Wolf Pack. Loving the Wonder Woman. Might want to write that one down in case you're the second prize winner tonight. Oh, it got a shout out from Courtney as well. Again, you see my email up there. In case you don't win tonight and you feel like you must own one of these, I do these $15 for one, shipped right to your door. If you live in the U.S., $15 includes shipping. And then for each additional one you want after that, it's only $5. Try to take care of the people. All right, next up, we got a couple of horizontals. We got Thor and we've got the Hulk. And every time someone opens up this page, they're like, oh, do you have all the Avengers? And the answer is no. I have not finished them all yet. So Thor and the Hulk are also available. Moving along. Ghostbusters. Pete Venkman. Winston Zedmore. I do now offer a Ray stance because I drew Ray on this show, if you remember that, Mark.
Yes.
What was that, like episode 2 or 3 or something like that? I drew Ray. He's been colored, but I haven't been to the print shop to pick him up since, the world went crazy. So there's no Ray currently, and I still haven't done Egon. So the set of 4 is getting there, but not quite done. What up, Norman Peeler in the house? I see you in the chat over on Twitter. It's nice to see you. If you want to be entered to win any of our free stuff tonight, this is for Norman and anybody else who's come in more recently. Please put I want to win in the chat, will put you in the raffle to win tonight. We're giving away free indie comics I made. We're giving away some free prints. We're giving away an original piece by Mark, a sketch he did of Cyborg. So all that is up for grabs tonight as we go through this. And a nice comment from GLHD. Looks like he's liking these Ghostbusters. Norman, you are officially entered, sir. Let me write your name down. Norman's a good client of mine. He orders a lot of Star Trek stuff. I got a Star Trek piece coming up. Probably a little mainstream, though, for you, Norman. Duchess entered 3 times. Duchess X3. Could save on shipping if she wins the Cyborg. All right. All right, we're probably a third of the way through the book now. I know there's a lot. Let's check in on Mark, because I know you guys come here to actually watch art as well. He's getting a real good dynamic action pose going there. We'll check back in with him a little later and see what he's got going on. Very cool, though. I had to laugh. Genome said Star Trek piece. It better be Wesley Crusher through the seasons, or I have to hang up my color wheel. That's funny. All right. Since we did take that quick break, I want to run down the list of people who are entered to win the raffle. 4 tiers of winners tonight, so you got a pretty good chance of winning. I've got Rick Heineken, GLHG, Ronald Went, Courtney Holland, Jason Stout, Kirk Spencer, the Hyper Potato, Dr. Kaz, Chola, William Smart, Genome, Norman, and the Duchess. If I missed you, there's been a lot of chat flying by. If I missed you, please retype I want to win in the chat until I notice you. All right, moving on. Let's look at some more of these 11x17s that I have up for grabs. Okay, we have a group piece of The Walking Dead. 5 characters, and of course, Logan, Weapon X, the Wolverine, however you know him. There he is. Interesting story about this piece. I was at a con in Atlanta, and a lady came up to me and she said, I need 5 copies of that print. Okay. I take them out. She goes, can you sign the first one to Norman? Okay, to Norman, Jarrod. All right, sign the next one to Andy. And that's when I started piecing together Norman Reedus, Andrew Lincoln. And I looked at her. I said, what's going on here? She says, I'm a producer on the show. I work on the show. And they all collect fan art of themselves. So nice. my art is in their collection somewhere, and that tickles me pink.
Yep.
Oh, thanks for the shout out on the Wolverine, Duchess. I just saw that. I appreciate it. Moving on. We have Hellboy and Blade. Can't go wrong. Hellboy and Blade. Little Ron Perlman, little Wesley Snipes. Both of these colored by my friend Mohan in India. Her and I work together a lot, in case you haven't figured that out. Oh, look at this offbeat piece. Very different from anything you've ever seen in the book tonight. We've got Super Mario, haha, and Captain Amarioka. These are pieces that I did with my friend John Beatty. I'm always recommending his channel, John Beatty Art. He also has a channel here on YouTube. Please check it out. I guest on there from time to time. I would have guested yesterday morning if I got up early enough, but he got up early and sent me an invite, but I was still sleeping. So anyway, these are a little different. Thank you for the kind words, Chola. Put that on the screen. And the Duchess, thank you. So these are very different, but I started talking with John a couple of years ago. And we decided to do some mashup pieces to see if people would like them. So I did all the sketch work, and then John did the ink work and the color work, and boy, they came out nice. Thank you, James, in the chat. Thanks a bunch for that kind words. And moving on back to my more normal style, I have my Spider-Man piece and Green Guy Gardner Green Lantern, because I'm just weird enough to make a piece of Guy Gardner. Doesn't sell very well. Okay, every once in a while you do a piece just for you. Actually, it started out as a commission. It was one of my sad stories. This started out as a commission. A guy wanted a Guy Gardner piece. I drew it up, inked it, and then the guy flaked on me and never did purchase it. I think I sold the original. Eventually, someone came along and wanted it, but I went ahead and had it made into a color piece just because I knew Mohan would do something awesome with it, and she did. So there you have it. Oh, gee, I knew GLHG would like that one. And the Spider-Man one, I got to give props to. This one was colored by my buddy Ken Solo. It was his idea to. I really wanted Spider-Man in super casual, so I just have him like hanging out like he's talking to somebody on a building drinking a soda. And I thought that was funny. And then it was Ken's idea to add the flying vulture as if he's outside of a club in neon in the back. And I'm like, what a great idea, for a club. So kudos to Ken once again. James asked in the chat, can we still enter this? Absolutely, James. Just if you want to win, just say I want to win in the chat. That's how I know that you're in. And we'll draw for winners. And hopefully you can stay until the end when we draw for winners, but you don't have to be here. I know people have lives outside of this. That's why I have my email address up. I'm going to have my email address up almost the whole time. That way you can come back and watch it in the replay. And anybody who wins, just send me an email and say, hey, I was the winner on this one. And that way we can get your address and shipping and all that stuff. So I know what you're thinking, GLHG. You're going to send me fake emails claiming you won when you didn't. All right. That's a no-no. All right, James. I got you. James Gallegos. I probably misspelled it or mispronounced it. James Gallegos. I got you. You're on the list. And there's Craig Zablo with the jokes and jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Over on Twitter, he said Spidey's drinking a club soda. Ba-dum-bum. All right, we'll move on. Actually, this is a good time to pause. I think we're halfway through the book. It's going to take forever. It's half the fun, though. We're having a good time. Let's check in with Mark. Mark, would you mind? I know you're drawing. Would you mind sliding it up just a little so we can?
Oh, yeah, my apologies. I got carried away.
I'm starting to think this is a. It's hard to. Is this a DD or a Batman? Is what I'm feeling. Either DD or Batman. You don't have to reveal it yet. You don't have to.
Okay.
That's just a guess. While we're watching Mark, by the way, as a reminder, most of you have done what you need to do, but if you want to get in the raffle for tonight's giveaways, we got comics and we got prints that we're going through the book. I want to win in the chat. Josh Adkins from Facebook just checked in and said he wants to win. Josh Adkins, I have added you to the list. Hello to Anna Mendez, ladies and gentlemen. My mother-in-law is in the chat. Everybody be on your best behavior, okay? Oh, GLA, she's guessing that you might be drawing a Black Panther. We'll come back and check in on it. Let's get back to the book. Let's see what's next. It's some Sherlock Holmes action. A little modern Sherlock Holmes and a little classic Sherlock Holmes, whichever you prefer. Shannon Mashburn still wants to win. I'm glad you said something, Shannon Mashburn, because I missed you last time. Adding you to the list. You know what? I want to see if I can pull off some magical skills here. No, didn't work. Absolutely didn't work. No magic skills for Jarrod tonight. I was hoping I could get Mark on a small screen while I had the big screen, but I guess we'll just have to keep checking in with him. GLHG, come on, man. I think it's hilarious that we open up this page and Duchess checks in and says, "Modern Sherlock, please." Immediately, at the same time, Chola checks in and says, "I love the classic." This is why I offer both people. Both of these were colored by Ken Solo. Once again, Ken with his wonderful ideas. It was his idea to do the graveyard background on Holmes, and it was his idea to do all the mind. What does he call it? Mind Castle, something like that. You think I can remember? I watched all the episodes, but you know how all the words kind of float through Sherlock's mind as he's solving things. That was his idea too. Next page, Star Wars time. Yep. This one's hard to it's hard to see in the light because it's a very dark piece. It's obviously sideways, so you got Luke fighting Vader from Empire, and what I basically did is try to take that scene and strip it down as far as I could and still make it recognizable. So that was a lot of fun. And then of course we have Han Solo over here on the right, both of which colored by Ken Solo. Ken Solo coloring Han Solo. All right. Supergirl. Everybody loves Supergirl. This piece is actually on one of my banners that stands up behind me at Comic-Con. And then, of course, we have He-Man himself. Master of the universe. Duchess just asked, do I have a Chewie? I do not. I failed you. I'm the king. As you've learned, I'm the king of doing partial sets. I've got like 2 of the Avengers. I have 2 of the Ghostbusters. Of course I don't have a Chewie.
Never too late.
I know. I can always add it. Let's throw that. Looks like GLHG's pretty excited about He-Man. I know I've shown it to him before. I know he loves that piece. Ronald Witt said, "My wife will be bringing dinner in soon and you'll get your Chewie." So stupid, but I laughed. So stupid, but I laughed. Okay, let's move. We're in the James Bond section. This is my favorite section. I wish everybody would buy 1 million prints of my James Bond stuff. But that's just because I'm a huge Bond fan. All right, I got to run my mouth about these pieces, though. Okay? Just put up with my James Bond homerism here for a couple minutes, people. All right, obviously we have the Sean Connery and the Roger Moore pieces here. Once again, colored by Ken Solo. So check this out. This is the coolest thing that Ken... What I did is I drew all these things separately and then scanned them separately and sent them to Ken and said, just go crazy with the colors and do a montage and get stupid with it. All right. And that's what we did. So a lot of this is Ken's design and my drawings. And what I'm most proud of is, for example, Connery, there's an element from every one of his movies is in the picture. All right. So the first one, Dr. No, he's wearing the Dr. No. That's the shirt he wore in Dr. No. Second one he did was from Russia with Love. That's Tatiana Romanova from Russia with Love. Third one, Goldfinger. Well, there's Odd Job, and then there's the car from Goldfinger. Fourth one, Thunderball. Underwater scenes. So you got the underwater stuff. Fifth one, You Only Live Twice. That's where we revealed Donald Pleasance and the cat for Blofeld. And then finally, he came back for Diamonds Are Forever. You'll see diamonds falling down the right side. Very happy with that. I know you guys have to put up with my Bond fanboyism for a moment. Roger Moore, same deal. Every one of his films. We've got Solitaire and Baron Samedi from Live and Let Die. We've got the man with the golden gun himself. We have Jaws from both Moonraker and Spy Who Loved Me. The car from Spy Who Loved Me. The tattoo from Octopussy is hiding out back here. We've got the snow skis from For Your Eyes Only as he's launching off the ramp over here. And then all across the bottom, we have horses from the horse racing from A View to a Kill. An element from every movie is in the picture. Very proud of that. Only one more to put up with, people. Although I'm currently working on the Timothy Dalton, I have finished the Pierce Brosnan. Again, an element from every Bond movie. We've got the villain from GoldenEye, along with the villainous woman from GoldenEye, the Bond girl from Tomorrow Never Dies, the Bond boat from The World Is Not Enough, and then the scorpions going down the side for Die Another Day. You're my kind of person, Chola. Anybody who loves to hear me run the mouth at James Bond. Okay, luckily for you guys, that part of the show is now over. We're done with James Bond. And we're moving on to Jack Sparrow. Captain Jack, Johnny Depp. This started out as a birthday present for a friend of mine who's a huge fan. And it was actually drawn on that size. And then Ken Solo said, hey, I can play with that and sort of add to it. And then he added the digital effect of the boat in the background, which really makes it play nicely, I think. So good job, Ken Solo. Ooh, we're about to get into the horror part of the book, so we'll take a quick break and return to see what Mark's up to. Starting to look more like a Batman to me.
Oops, I supposed to hide that now.
Don't tell anybody. I love your backgrounds. I don't like inking them, but I love your backgrounds.
I realize I don't like inking them either. Go figure.
It's not always the easiest.
No.
All right. Anybody in the chat right now, by the way, who's not entered to win our free stuff raffle tonight? Again, we're giving away. I'll go back to the screen here. We're giving away some copies of my indie comics that I've worked on. I was the writer on this one, inker on this one. And the second place one's going to get to pick any 3 prints they want. Hopefully you guys have been taking notes, but we'll go back through real fast at the end. And then first place, we'll get an original sketch of Cyborg by Mark. So there's a lot to win tonight. Remember, just write, I want to win in the chat. You see my email address right about there. So you don't have to stay the whole time. You can always go back and watch this in a replay. And if you find out you won, please email me and let me know that you were the winner. We'll arrange your shipping and all that stuff. And again, if you see some prints you just can't live without, even though you don't win them, $15 gets you a print that includes shipping sent right to your front door. If you live in the U.S., outside the U.S., I do ship internationally, but we'll talk about pricing later. It's complicated. But $15 gets you one, and then $5 gets you each additional one you want after that. So you can load up. Horror time, ladies and gentlemen. You like horror, Mark?
Yeah.
I don't know if Mark is like thrilled about this episode or frustrated because I'm doing all the talking.
No. Hey.
But he's probably happy to just be drawing for once.
No comment.
But I love when you say things, man. You have such a great voice.
Yeah. Hey, me. I don't mind just drawing. It's all fun.
I swear we're in the back third of the book now.
You're doing an excellent job.
Now, somebody here, GLHG said, hey, there's no Dalton. I'm working on Dalton. I drew him. I drew the base Dalton on 1 or 2 episodes ago. Mark and I were drawing together, and I drew up.
That's right.
What I have to do now for Timothy is draw I have to pick my favorite car, pick my favorite Bond girl, pick my favorite villain, all that stuff to make the montage like we did with Pierce and the others. And then I'll send all that to Ken, and he'll do his thing. I was so excited. I texted Ken the other night. I said, hey, I drew the Timothy Dalton. Now I just got to draw the extras. All right. So we got Pinhead and we got Jason Voorhees. Somebody here was looking for a Jason Voorhees earlier. Oh, thank you very much, GLHG. I'll throw your comment up. And then, okay. Genome, I think it was Genome who was looking forward to this. Welcome to the chat, Sydney Lewis. I appreciate your positive feedbacks. If you're here to win anything free, make sure you're right. I want to win in the chat. Sydney joins us from Twitter. Chola asked a great question because she wants me to run my mouth about James Bond all night. Would you do a Lazenby with one film? I'm absolutely going to do a Lazenby. I already have the model picture printed out. So yes, Lazenby will get his own piece. And then So basically, after Dalton, I'm going to do Lazenby, and after Lazenby, I'm thinking Craig should be done. All signs indicate that No Time to Die is going to be Craig's final film, which means I can now draw his piece. What I don't want to do is draw his piece, and then he does one more movie, and now I don't have an element from the new movie in the piece, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of stringing them out, waiting for Craig to finish his career. I see you there, Sidney Lewis. I've got you added. All right. Sidney Lewis is in the running. And Just Stay Calm wants to win. I want to make sure I get Just Stay Calm in the running. Just Stay Calm joins us from, looks like Twitter. So we appreciate that. And if any of you folks are here in the running haven't yet stopped by our YouTube, please stop by YouTube, and where we're also broadcasting right now. Give us a subscription, please. We'd really appreciate it. Like the video. We'd appreciate that too. Formerly Rodline just showed up to get in on this. I'm writing your name down, formerly. All right, formerly Rodline's now in it to win it. And I also want to welcome... Somebody snuck in and I missed it. Who was it? Coffee Breath. What's up, Coffee Breath? Okay. All right. We've been on the horror pages for a while. Both colored by Ken Solo. Amazing digital colors. I'm happy to work with him. Now, I think somebody said if I had a Freddie piece, they were going to run away. I think it was the Duchess. So I guess we'll see you later, Duchess.
Like it's just about everything in there, Jarrod.
Yep. So there's the Freddie piece. Also colored by Ken Solo. Well, my favorite thing that Ken did with this one is if you look at the red moon in the background, it's actually Freddie's face also in the moon. There's his eye and his nose and his mouth. Cool. Yeah, Ken is just the king of adding a little something. All right, I'll turn the page quick because Duchess is getting upset. I have Jessica Jones, colored by Mohan. My favorite touch on this one is that it's superimposed on a New York City subway map. I think that adds a lot of the gritty city to it. And then that's also superimposed on some fire escape work from a New York City building. All right, we're done with it. We'll turn the page, Courtney. We'll turn the page. All right, some of my older ones, but still seem pretty popular with folks at cons. This is one of my very, 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 very first pieces that I turned into a print. My Star Trek Kirk Spock McCoy piece. Very minimalist, but I really still like its design, and I'm very happy with it. Then we have Batman and Superman together on the right. I really like this piece because very the current movie era. I like it because they're standing in this alleyway and Superman's flying right above Batman. And I like to think if you were the criminal who turned right or left down this alleyway and you saw this,
pretty much trouble for you.
You'd be like, yeah, I guess my day is done. All right, now we get into some weird stuff as we get closer to the back of the book. I don't know about weird, but just different. I have a 10-10 piece.
Nice.
Who doesn't love 10-10? I think we talked about that before. I have a 10-10 piece, and then I did a Justice League International Scooby-Doo mashup piece. How specific is that? How tight is your Venn diagram on that one, people? Justice League International mashed up with Scooby-Doo characters. I got Booster Gold as Fred, Ice Maiden, Velma, Nort as Green Lantern, or Scooby-Doo as Nort, You got Blue Beetle Shaggy, and of course, Fire as Daphne. Very specific, I know. Have I ever done the Guardians of the Galaxy? I haven't turned any into a print. I've done a few Guardians of the Galaxy blank covers. I did a Star-Lord blank cover for a person, a Rocket Raccoon blank cover for a person, and I've done 2 Baby Groot blank covers. Oh, thank you, GLHG. 3 on the board. This is a print of the piece that I made for Ruth and Darren. Absolutely. Welcome to the chat, Craig Young from Facebook, who says, OMG, Booster Gold. Booster Gold is one of my very favorite superheroes, period. So I'm seeing eye to eye with Craig Young right now. Welcome to the chat, Craig. Thanks for the compliment on the Booster Gold. Well, Fred as Booster Gold in my very specific Justice League Scooby-Doo piece. All right, we've got Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. And we've got Harley Quinn animated style, which is my very favorite Harley Quinn. I've done a few pieces of the more modern Harley Quinn because people have requested them, but if you give me my choice, it's animated every time. That's how I like it. The G.I. Joe one is interesting because I like Snake Eyes a lot, and I just want to do a fun Snake Eyes piece. I've seen Larry Hama at a couple cons. Somehow he and I's tables are always pretty close to each other. And Larry won't sign anything he didn't draw, but I've seen him sign this piece, which floored me. I was like, I can't believe he just signed, because he must have slipped his mind, because he normally won't sign anything that he didn't draw. But I sold this piece to a young man who then took it right over to Larry, and Larry signed it. So that was crazy. And then Hyper Potato asked, do you think Larry Hama would sign the Snake Eyes piece for me? And the answer is no. There's a long story there, but Larry and the Hyper Potato have some things to work out. All right, Craig Young, I see you in the chat wanting to get entered to win. I'm writing you down. Got a lot of people in the raffle tonight. We are so close to finished. All right, for the last couple, you have to be an Auburn fan, because I went to Auburn, so the last 3 pieces are Auburn-specific pieces. I have our mascot, which is Aubie. I've got Cam Newton, or Super Cam, as the case may be, where he's half Panthers, half Auburn. And just a basic Auburn football piece, little Ronnie Brown, number 23 in it. So if you're here in the chat and you're tightly within my Venn diagram of being an Auburn fan, well, those are for you. I hear you, Chola. War Eagle. I got one. And we're done. We're done with the book. It took 47 minutes. Let's check in on what's going on here with Mark. Mark's doing actual drawing tonight while I'm taking you guys on a tour through my print book. Looks like a Batman piece coming together nicely. Quick question, Mark. Is this piece for somebody, or would this piece be for sale at some point?
This would actually be a sale piece. It's just something I drew out of the hat.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You took it out of the hat. I remember that.
So it's for sale. Anyone interested?
Okay, so as he's working on that Batman, that will be up for sale if anybody's interested in purchasing that. If you're in the chat, just say dibs. What do you get? What are you shooting for on that Batman?
I guess the same 30.
All right. If you want to drop $30 on that, it could. Fair warning. He's in Bermuda, and their post office is shut down. We've determined that shipping's not terribly bad, by the way.
No.
From Bermuda, I want to say you're able to ship it for around $20. Is that right?
$20, yeah. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. So I mean, all right. It just got dibs by Dr. Kaz. Put it in your Kaz pile. Dr. Kaz is now going to be the proud owner of that Batman piece.
Thank you, Dr. Kaz.
Yeah. Dr. Kaz, you are the winner. Winner, chicken dinner for purchasing the piece, the original piece. If you don't mind, I know you're in the zone right now. If you don't mind, when you get a second, if you could toss up that cyborg to remind everybody what they could win if they win.
I'm just
They win our number 1 slot tonight. They'll win an original Cyborg sketch by Bermuda Mark Hatherley. That's pretty dope. Could be yours. All right. We have finished going through my book. And we'll go through it real fast again in just a couple minutes just to refresh anybody who came in late. In fact, I'll just do it right now. We got Prince, Arrow, Freddie Mercury, Man with No Name, Clint Eastwood, Link, Indiana Jones, Mass Effect, Commander Shepard, Sgt Rock, Superman, Tomb Raider, Punisher, Flash, Wonder Woman, Thor, Hulk, 2 of the 4 Ghostbusters,
Yep.
Pete and Winston. I have to say, by the way, this piece, the original Winston, is one of the few original art pieces that I drew that I still own because I met him at a con and he signed my original, so I framed it and put it on my wall. I don't normally hang up my art, but with his signature on it, heck yes. Moving on.
All right.
I love Ernie Hudson. He's a great guy. I love every movie he's in. He's a great actor, so I gotta have that. Walking Dead, Wolverine. Oh my goodness, we've started a riot in the chat. They're debating over Cyborg versus Deathlock.
Cyborg.
I knew you were going Cyborg. All right, Hellboy, Blade, Super Mario, Tee-hee-hee, and Captain Amarioka, pieces I did with Mr. John Beatty. Spider-Man, Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Sherlock Modern, Sherlock Classic, Star Wars Minimalist, Star Wars Han Solo, Supergirl, He-Man, Connery James Bond, Roger Moore James Bond, Pierce Brosnan James Bond, Jack Sparrow, Pinhead, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, Jessica Jones, Star Trek, Batman and Superman, 1010, Scooby-Doo matched with the Justice League International for that super small Venn diagram, Snake Eyes, Harley Quinn, and then the Auburn stuff. I got Aubie, I got Cam, and I got Auburn overall. So there's your refresh on the book. Woo, we made it. I think it's probably time we start giving something away. So I've got a list. I'm going to go through my list. I want to make sure everybody who wants to be in the raffle is in the raffle. Let me go through my list with you guys. If it wasn't so well stuck to the table. There we go. All right. This is who I have in the raffle currently. I have Rick Heineken, GLHG, Ron Went, Courtney Holland, Jason Stout, Hyper Potato, Dr. Kaz, Chola, William Smart, Genome, Norman, Duchess times 3, James Gallegos. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Plus, when I wrote it down, my handwriting's bad. Josh Atkins, Shannon Mashburn, Sydney Lewis. My handwriting's so bad. Just stay calm. There, that's what it is. Just stay calm. My bad handwriting. Formerly Rodline and Craig Young. If I missed you, please. Oh, Lloyd Delregard. I got you. Just added you. All right. And please, anybody watching, if you're not already watching on YouTube, please head to YouTube. And if you are on YouTube, please give us a subscription. We really appreciate it. We're celebrating breaking 100 subscriptions in this last week. I think we're up to 115. So, yeah, we really appreciate it. And like the video and all that wonderful stuff. Did I miss Coffee Breath? I missed Coffee Breath. I'm adding you now. Okay. Coffee Breath is in. Lloyd Delregard is in. Thanks for looking out for him, Courtney. If I hadn't seen your message about Lloyd wanting in, I might have missed it. So thank you. Genome says 17 viewing and 9 likes is unacceptable. Well, to be fair, Well, maybe not, because I would say I got more than 17 viewers, but it's counting my Periscope views from people on Twitter and Facebook views as well. So it's anyway. I get what you're saying. I appreciate it, Gino. Please like, subscribe, and all that. A lot of people entered. A lot of people entered tonight. We've been at for 55 minutes. I think it's time to give away our first prize, which is the 4th tier winner gets a copy of Hamilton versus Burr, A Werewolf Tale. Comic I wrote, art by Nate Niles, colors by Ace Wheely. Proud of this comic. There's, it's my first one. So there are things that I learned along the way that I would do different now. So lucky Mark, he's getting my 3rd comic book. So I've learned more for the one I wrote for him. For example, this page has too many words on it and too many panels. I fixed that with Mark. Mark, I now have a don't do more than 5 panels per page rule.
That's what I like about you.
And I really keep track of my word count better so that the balloons will be smaller. So anyway.
And that makes a big part because you don't want to hide a lot of the artwork.
You got that right. And you can see there's another page I had too many words on. But, it's a learning process, and I'm really proud of the story, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I want to make sure. Genome says, how much is the comic? I have it for sale on my website, theyardsaleartist.com. And I think it's, you think I would know by now for, selling a bazillion of these. I think it's $10 on my website. And if you buy it on my website, it comes with a free sketch card by artist Nate Niles. He did a bunch of sketch cards about this big, maybe a little smaller. I can't remember, but about this size. Original art sketch cards of characters from the comic. And I still have a few of those left. That's exclusive for people who order them from the website, theyardsaleartist.com. You can get a copy of that. Again, I think it's $10. It's 48 pages, no ads, all color, and you get the original sketch by Nate. Can't beat that for $10. Thank you for verifying that, Duchess. $10 is correct. So anyway, let's get a winner here. And let's see how many people are entered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 people are entered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put my pencil on a random name. And then I'm going to ask the Duchess, because I know she can hear me, to pick a number between 1 and 21. And I'm going to move my pencil that many spaces, and it's going to land on the winner. What you got, Duchess?
13.
13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13. Nah.
And just so everyone knows, I have not seen his list.
No, she has no clue. It's off camera. It's right down here. You can't quite see it. She has no idea where any of the names fall. 13. Hamilton versus Burr copy for Noah the Hyper Potato.
No.
Congratulations, Hyper Potato. I know that's Kirk. Kirk, if you already own an HVB, and I can't remember I'm pretty sure you do, and you want to swap that out for perhaps a Cold Lightning, I will do you a Cold Lightning instead, because I want to say you've already bought an HVB. So just let me know on that, and I'll definitely get you the one that you don't have. That works. All right. Congratulations, Kirk. You're the man, the Hyper Potato. I hope you enjoy it. All right. All right. We'll take a quick, before we move into the next prize, let's take a quick check-in on Batman. Look at that. He started with a blank piece of paper. Makes me sick. And that's already been dibs by Dr. Kaz. Add that to your Kaz stack. You have a Kaz stack right now, Mark?
I do.
I think we all have a Kaz. I just mailed my Kaz stack out last week.
As soon as, like I said, once I did post opens, I can get to that batch off to poor Dr. Kaz, which is very patient, I must say.
Oh, he's the best. He's the best. All right, Kirk. I see you're in the chat, and yes, I did think you bought Hamilton versus Burr the weekend it was released in Tallahassee Comic Con, and I've got a picture of you holding it. Now that you say that, I'm going to make sure I write here Cold Lightning because I know you don't have that one yet. All right, Cold Lightning for Kirk. He won the number 4 spot. And while we're watching Mark draw, I'm going to randomly put my pencil in another spot. Duchess, do it again. 1 to 21. You can pick the same number too because I put my pencil in a different spot. So it doesn't matter. 1 to 21 is going to get us there.
18.
18. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. So we have switching my layouts. The third place slot gets both Hamilton versus Burr and Cold Lightning comics signed by me, mailed directly to their house. And congratulations to Ronald Went. You were the number 18 selected by the Duchess. Cold Lightning, Hamilton versus Burr, coming your way. I hope you enjoy them, sir. I can't remember if you've purchased copies in the past or not. You may have. You know the deal. If you did and you would like this sit to somebody else, we'll work it out. I know Ronald. I've got his contact info already. He's been a good friend and supporter of me the last couple of years, and I greatly appreciate it. So, Ronald, let me know. Oh, you bought them both? Okay. He's going to re-gift them. Ron, check in the chat. Yeah, I own both of those. I'm gonna change. I tell you what, Ron, if you saw an 11 by 17 that you really liked, if you want to snag a print instead, you can tell me which print you prefer, and I'll send you a print because I want you to get something new, or you can regift the comics. Completely up to you. You want me to spin again, Ron? Okay, Ron says spin it again. Okay, that's very nice of you, Ron. These are back on the table, Ron. That's very kind of you. You're a good dude. Drop me a number, Duchess. We're going to spin it again. I'm sorry? 7. All right. Cold Lightning and Hamilton versus Burr are heading to Genome from Genome Presents. You are the fine winner of some indie comics, my friend. Genome. Congratulations, sir. And thank you so much for pointing so many people to our channel. I know you were a big reason that we grew like we did. So thank you for that. Genome has his own YouTube channel. I recommend you check it out, where he pimped heavily for us and sent a lot of subscribers our way.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
All right. We'll start giving some more stuff away here momentarily. Let's check in on Batman. Or, as we can call it now, Dr. Kaz's Batman.
Yep, once again.
Yeah, I'm really starting to think I'm not going to get anything drawn tonight, but that's okay. It's a celebration special.
Yeah, exactly.
You got something drawn. You sold a piece. This is making me very happy. People
understand.
I'll show you what I'm working on. I got it right under the book here. Oh, it would help if you could see with the camera, wouldn't it? What I brought, in case I did get some time, I'm doing another blank cover. I got a Fantastic Four blank cover. And I've started, I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, yes, cool.
Dr. Doom. Very animated style. I referenced one of the cartoons for it. I don't know why, but I love doing cartoon art on blank covers. I can't explain it. Don't judge me. There you have it. So I'm going to work on that Dr. Doom. It doesn't look like we'll squeeze it in on this episode because we've only got about 20 minutes left. Okay, I got some people yelling Doom in the chat. I'll show it again. Okay. Doom in the chat. So I've got that all laid out. I'm hoping to do some really nice ink work on that and then color it up real pretty like. And if you're into that kind of thing, watch this space because I'll be offering that soon. And if you want to order it just based on the layout, just let me know.
Yep, it works too.
That's a gutsy move, not waiting for me to finish it, but it's available. It's not a commission for anybody. It's just something I was going to do on the streaming channel. I see Rick Heineken's a fan of Doom. Coffee Breath, fan of Doom. All right, Genome got word that he is the big winner. Coffee Breath asked, "What's the price?" Well, once I finish it, I would probably do Doom right to somebody's house for. I'm in a good mood tonight. Probably $45. That includes shipping and everything, provided you live in Los Estados Unidos. And Del Regard says it's sold to him. I don't know what to do with that information. Yeah, you guys crack me. And then now Dr. Kaz was okay. I got to put order to the chaos. All right, I'm going to finish this Doom cover. I'm going to offer it up for $45. That includes shipping in the U.S. The first person to ask about it was Coffee Breath. The second person to ask about it was Lloyd, and the third was Dr. Kaz. So, Coffee Breath, first right of refusal. Do you want the Doom? Yes or no? Let me know. And I'm just going by the order that they popped in the chat, people. I really appreciate you guys. It's really awesome that you guys. Now I have a lot of pressure, though, Mark. I got to make sure I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So Coffee Breath took a pass on it. So it is definitely yours, Lloyd. Dr. Kaz, there's a good chance I have another Dr. Doom blank or Fantastic Four blank in my stack. I will definitely generate one for you as well if that is what you would like. I also know you like 9x12s, Dr. Kaz. So if you got a Doom on your mind and you want me to put you on my roster, I can either dig you up another blank and do a Doom, or I can do you a 9x12. Up to you. This one is all yours, Lloyd, for 45 include ship. Now, Lloyd, if memory serves, you live in Canada, Lloyd, so I'll just make it $40 plus whatever the shipping is. If I'm wrong about the Canada thing, then just mark me down as crazy. All right. Thank you guys for the support. That's awesome. It means a ton to me when you guys stop in and buy the art from me and Mark.
Yep, exactly.
So thank you
really
so much. We do these streams for fun and to hang out with you guys. We don't necessarily do them to sell art to make money, but man, it makes our lives easier when you do.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much, Lloyd. And if you want, I have Dad Rap on demand, and I can play that for you in the background. He hates Dad Rap. I get your queen pun, by the way, Rick Heineken. I see you in the chat. All right. So cool. We've got that squared away. Del Regard, that Doom blank cover will be yours when finished. We'll take care of our transaction when it's done. Dr. Kaz, if you still want a Doom, I can put you on my 9x12 list. Or if you specifically liked it on a blank comic cover, just let me know. I'll make it happen for you either way. No problem. Secret Wars Dr. Doom on a 9x12. You got it, Dr. Kaz. Watch me write this down. Boom, there's the notepad. Secret Wars Dr. Doom. I never had someone so specific. I'm actually not sure how he's different from regular Dr. Doom, but I'll find out.
Yep. Good luck.
No, that's I'll probably just go take a look at I think I've got my full run of Secret Wars and beautiful Zek and Beatty work, and I'll find a design in there that I like and run with it. All right, Secret Wars, Dr. Doom, Dr. Kaz, 9x12. You got it. You're on the list, buddy. GLHG, the main reason I don't play Dad Rap when you ask is because I never know when Lloyd's going to stop by in the chat, and I don't want him to kill himself. That's the only reason. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Hyper Potato, reminding people to like and subscribe and to ask me about my super affordable book page sketches. I don't have any laying in front of me right now because thank goodness they've all been selling and they're all out in mail, letter, whatever they call envelopes. That's what I'm looking for. But I do take pages from busted books. Like here's a Harry Potter busted book. It's jacked up and missing some pages already. And I think that was a yard sale fine. Anyway, I take busted books and I take the pages out and I draw characters from the books on the books. And just depending on the page size and the complexity of the drawing, they're only $22 to $27 US. I know several of you have ordered some from me already, and I thank you. All right. I see that, Dr. Kaz. Secret Wars number 10 comes to mind. I will use that as my reference. I think I know the one you're talking about, Kaz. Anyways, appreciate everybody letting me run my mouth about that stuff.
No harm in that.
That's right. Rick says I need to show a picture of the 2 Harry Potter characters he has. I don't know. I have a picture handy. Let's see I'll see what I got on my phone real quick. I did a couple the other day that I really liked. Yeah, I've got a picture on my phone. I don't know how well it'll play on this camera, but I did a couple of, it's hard to tell because of the way the backlight works, but I did a couple of James Bond and Vesper Lynn on the pages from Casino Royale. Yeah, sorry about the backlight, folks, but yeah, that's some James Bond ones I did. Can't quite get to work, but you get the idea. Norman says book pages never disappoint. He's one of my best clients. He always gives me a challenge. And that Batman's coming out nice. Okay, let's give something away. All right. We've been through the book a couple of times. Hopefully you jotted down which 3 you like best, because I'm going to give away 3 to whomever wins this next round. So all the pressure's on Duchess right now.
Gee, thanks.
Don't mess this up for somebody, Duchess.
I'm shaking.
All right, hit me with that number 1 to 21. I got my pencil in a random spot.
5.
2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Congratulations to Just Stay Calm. You have won what was originally going to be the grand prize. I'm going to send you a Hamilton versus Burr and a Cold Lightning and 3 prints of your choice from the print book. If you're still in the chat, I haven't seen Just Stay Calm in a little bit, but Just Stay Calm, if you're still there and you want to sound off which 3 prints you want, that's great. And if not, if you're watching this on a replay, you see my email right there. Just email me which 3 prints you want, and we will work that out. Just Stay Calm, winner. Oh, Just Stay Calm is still in the chat. I'm glad you were here to see yourself win. Just Stay Calm's watching via Periscope. So I guess a lot of you won't see what Just Stay Calm puts in the chat. Not sure how that works on YouTube, but I don't think the Periscope comments show up on the YouTube page. I've been wrong before. But Just Stay Calm is definitely still here. So definitely email me, please. Just Stay Calm at the address you see so I can get your address and which 3 prints you want. What? Just Stay Calm says it pays to clean the kitchen. I'm betting that we were all in the background while Just Stay Calm was clean. So, like I said, if you already know which 3 prints you want, you can let me know now in the chat, or you can email. If you can't remember and you need to go back and watch the video, that's fine too. Okay, thanks, Ron, for letting me know that the Periscope comments don't show up in the regular chat. So I'm not making all this up, people on YouTube. Very cool. Let's go check in on the Batman drawing, and then we'll get to our big our giveaway for our number one giveaway. That's going to include the Cyborg original piece. Please be patient on that. Again, Mark lives in Bermuda, and the post office is currently shut down there. You'll get it eventually.
Yeah, exactly. Can't make any promises. But you will get it.
Yes, indeed. I got your message there, Jim. Just stay calm. I got you. I saw your message, and I look forward to it. Excellent. Okay. That Batman's coming out dope.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, as always. And, oh, what a nice thing. I'll put it on the big board. Praying for Bermuda from Courtney. Thank you, Courtney.
Yep, thank you.
It's funny how the internet brings us all together, right?
Yep.
You know, we got a friend in Bermuda now, people in the chat. We got to watch out for him, you know. Makes you think more broadly. That's a good thing.
It doesn't hurt, does it?
Not at all. Not at all. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to up the ante for our grand prize winner, who's already getting an original piece from you with the Cyborg, because you do have to wait for the post office to reopen in Bermuda to get your piece from Mark. I'll go ahead and give you a 3 11x17 print deal as well. So whoever wins the grand prize, I'll send you 3 prints from my library to hold you over until your original piece from Mark gets there. Good point, GL. I should have used plural. You said, hey, 2 friends in Bermuda. Yes, we got to include the Duchess. And all the Hatherleys running around in that house.
Yeah, there you go.
There's like 14 of them or something like that. I'm not sure.
Close enough.
So be prepared for whoever wins the grand prize to go ahead and select 3 prints from the book as well. And then we'll make sure you get your Cyborg whenever the post office allows it. Going back over to the book. Oh, you got a nice feed. You know what? No, let's not go to the book because I want to give you this nice feedback on your drawing. You deserve it. It's from our friend Chola. Mark, your details always so stunning.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's wonderful until you have to ink it.
It is. It is. But thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You well earned, sir. Well earned. All right. I guess we got about 10 minutes left in the show. So we're going to get to that grand prize drawing in just 1 second.
You're making them sweat for it, huh?
What's that?
You're making them sweat for it, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, I wanted to go a little later because when I advertised this episode, I advertised it on Twitter with a video, and I told people they could get in from 5 to 6:30 p.m. So
yeah,
I just want to make sure someone doesn't sneak in at the last minute, because I told them they
get
could.
Disappointed, exactly.
We may still go a little early because I think everybody who's going to be here is here. But it'll give me a second to jot down that I wrote down all of Dr. Kaz's info, but I forgot to jot down who I'm doing this Dr. Doom cover for. which is Lloyd. I didn't forget, but I wanted to write it down and stick a sticky to it. So I wouldn't forget later. Like, who the heck did I draw this for? You know. I've got a very nice little spreadsheet that I keep. In fact, since I've got you on the big screen, I'm going to go into my spreadsheet right now. Everybody watch what Mark's doing. And I'm going to add Del Regard and Dr. Kaz to my commission spreadsheet. They should be easy to add because they are repeat customers. That's right. This way I never forget anybody's order.
Nope.
All right. And see, let's see. For Del Regard, it was the FF blank with Doom. Already got the pencils laid out on. Good. Always nice to be ahead of the game, isn't it, Mark?
It is, believe you me.
Wait, it's been a whole week. We need an update on the shoe story.
Oh, God. Well, right now he can't come get them. I guess once he can, it'll be time to give them back.
He's still in your closet?
Yeah, they're still in there. Tucked away nicely.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Not easy, Jarrod.
This life is not for everybody, is it?
No.
All right. Excellent. I see now I got my spreadsheet updated. I feel so much better. People got to watch you draw. That just is starting. Does anybody want to see? Oh, I missed it. Moved right when I clicked it. Does anybody want to see the almost final sneaker? There's a lot of people saying yes.
You sneaker?
Yeah, people want to see them sneakers again.
I guess I got to pull them out, huh?
I mean, I think since Duchess offered it up.
Yeah.
Are they nearby, Duchess? Can you grab them?
Yeah, I can dig them out. They're worse. They're actually right beside me, to be honest.
What would be really funny is if we asked him to show the sneakers and he just props his foot up right there on the, like, yeah, I'm wearing them. Totally wearing the sneakers.
Put my karate slippers up.
There's them sneakers. Look at that. Spidey, Cap. Goodness gracious, Thor. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's one Marvel and one DC. That's pretty cool.
Possible request. So yeah, that's it. I gotta feed much more in the tongue, so I gotta do something else on here, this part here. The other half of the tongue, so hopefully he'll be satisfied after that.
GLH just said, and Dr. Kaz calls dibs.
if he does, it's got him. Sorry you were, Dr. Kaz.
That's funny. Genome popped in with a question for you, Mark, while you're getting your shoes put away. Have you ever done any of the Batman characters in the video game style? You know, the Arkham
Actually,
games?
I have not. No, I haven't.
All right, but you've inspired me. I want to show the audience something. It's not a piece of art that I've done, but since I've been in quarantined, me and my kids have been building these Spruikits models. I don't know if you're familiar with Spruikits. They're a snap tight, basically kind of model. They're a lot of fun.
Oh, really nice, right? Just pop them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
We've got like, here's a small one I'll toss right there. We've got like Superman, and then they've got medium-sized ones, and then the big one that they make in their superhero line is this big Arkham Batman.
Nice.
Oh,
It's
cool.
like 161 pieces.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
It'll be worth it.
Yeah, but what's great about them is you don't need any tools at all. It's all
right. It's just snapped together.
It's all snapped together and building. And my kids are loving it. And we've built,
I'm sure,
like one or two every day for the last few days. Luckily, I ordered all these before quarantine.
And this will probably be best models when you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
Glue and
Yeah, because I got like my youngest Jay is only 5,
right.
so we have fun with that. Those have been fun. We built all 4 turtles, Bane, Joker, Batman, all the small ones. We're working our way up to the bigger ones. And I know it sounds like I'm doing a commercial for them, but those sprue kits are really affordable. You can go on eBay and pick them up. They're not very expensive. The little ones are, $5 or $10. Medium sized ones, 10 to 15.
And lots
big
of fun.
Ones, maybe $20 for the big one. Lots of fun.
Yeah, those things are fun.
Chola says, "What? I know what my boys are getting for Christmas." Yeah, and like I said, unless something happened to the sprue kit market lately, I ordered all those on eBay relatively cheaply. It's best if you can find someone that's selling a whole bunch, like 6 or 7 different ones.
Yeah, exactly.
And just definitely, they're very cool.
They're still cool.
Courtney asked, "Where do you find them, Jarrod?" And honestly, Courtney, the only place I found them locally was at this local chain of stores we had called Fred's. And then Fred's went out of business. So I found a few of the turtles at Fred's. They went out of business, and that led me to the internet to just start looking for sprue kits, Sprukits, sprue kits, on eBay. Amazon might carry them. I don't know, but they're very affordable.
Yeah.
John Beatty shows up in the chat with 4 minutes left to go, says he wants to win. If he ends up being the random winner on this, I am never going to stop laughing. Welcome to the chat, John. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the...
Yes, sir, Mr. Beatty. Better late than never, huh?
That's right. Welcome to the Bustin' the 100 special episode. We've had a lot of fun tonight. So far, John asked, what did he win? He's won the love and adoration of everyone. He's having a good time on his keyboard right now. Lloyd says that some comic shops carry the sprue kits, by the way. So I guess it's worth checking your comic shop. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm glad I could help some people out, put them onto these very affordable, fun things to do with your kids, the sprue kits models. So, yeah, cool. All right. Let's check back in with Mark now that we're done showing off models. Batman is really coming together. He's got the ruler out. You know what that means.
Doing your fancy buildings for you.
Well, you sold that one direct already, so yeah. I just know I'm going to get an email at the end of this from Kaz, who's like, "Hey, I'll give you $40 to ink that drawing that Mark did." It got me again. I'd probably do it too. Anyways, let's get the last drawing going. If you get a chance, Mark, I know you're drawing. If you could put up the cyborg, the original sketch.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. It's right at hand's reach.
All right, there's the original cyborg, the piece that you will win in the last round of drawings, plus any 3 from my book, any 3 11x17 prints from my book, since you do have to wait until the Bermuda post office opens up again, which is, how long? We don't know, but you will one day get your cyborg.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that long. Hopefully not, but hey, no telling.
Oh, listen, look at this. Look at this, Mark. Look at the big board. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, cool.
Legendary inker John Beatty says he could go to town on that Batman.
Means I gotta clean it up a bit more then.
I'm sure John would love to tell the story of when I sent him the Superman Mario mashup we did.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't find it anywhere. I was like, where is it? Where is it? I get this text from John. He's like, why? He sent me this chicken scratch drawing. I'd accidentally bundled it in with some other stuff that I sent him, and I forgot, like by accident. And I couldn't find that drawing anywhere. And then John was like, I guess I'll ink your chicken scratch drawing. I'm like, it wasn't done. It wasn't done. Oh, look at that. You got a holy butts comment, by the way. Holy butts.
Thanks.
Cyborg is amazing. All right, it's 129. Let's give away the last round. Do your thing, Duchess. I've got my pencil on a random name. I'm going to move it as many spots as you tell me to. 1 to 22.
19.
19 is the big winner. Who's excited? You should be extra excited if you are Craig Young. Craig Young, you just won the big prize tonight. You get the original Cyborg sketch from Bermuda Mark, and you get 3 Love by 17s out of my book to hold you over until that sketch gets to you. So hopefully you are still listening, Craig. If not, you catch us on the replay. Let me get myself on the on there. If you're not, you catch us on the replay. There's the email. Just email me. Let me know you were the big winner, Craig Young. And we will work all that out.
Yep.
Awesome stuff tonight, people. What a fun time.
Yep, it has been fun tonight.
Mark got to just draw and let me run my mouth all night. I'm sure that was really exciting for him. As we wind down, I saw someone sneak in the chat late. I wanted to say hi to Juan Del Diablo. Hola, Juan. Thanks for stopping by tonight.
Yep. All welcome, mate.
Yep. Thanks for everybody who stopped by. I don't know if Craig Young is still in the chat. If not, if anybody knows Craig and wants to hit him up, let him know he was the big winner. That'd be great. Craig may very well double back to watch this, though. And if so, you've got the email on screen. Just hit me up. And again, if anybody didn't win and they saw some stuff in the print book that they liked, special for tonight, $15 gets you one delivered to your door if you live in the U.S. and only $5 each after that. You can really add them up, and I will pack them up and mail them to you. So if that's something that excites you, email me at jarrod@theyardsaleartist.com or hit me up on any of my social medias. Most of you guys I'm connected with there. I'm at Yard Sale Artist, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, exactly.
And like Kirk says, please like and subscribe to the Yard Sale Artist channel here. If you're not already, please like and subscribe to the Long Box Crusade. Those are my friends that I hang out with and podcast with. Please like and subscribe to John Beatty Art. He's always doing wonderful stuff. And a big shout out to Genome from Genome Presents. Please like and subscribe, even though I think most of the people he sent our way. But thank you, Genome, for the legwork you did to get us over 100. That was really cool. You've been listening to the smooth sounds of Joe November. You can check out his SoundCloud. Just head over there and search Joe November. You'll find him. And thank you, Rick. Rick says he sent an order in via the email, I do believe. So thank you. GLHC asks one final question of the night. When are you having Duchess and Mark on Doing It Live? Oh, that's a good idea. We should have them on one of our Doing It Live shows.
Yeah.
Good call, GLHC. We'll have to bring the Duchess and Mark over there. That'll be fun. I like that.
Sounds like a winner.
Yeah, we get Courtney. We got to get Courtney on an episode. There's so much to do.
Yep.
So thank you all again for being here. I've been Jarrod Alberich, the Yard Sale Artist. You've been watching. Let me give him the full screen here. You've been watching Bermuda Mark Hatherley draw an awesome Batman tonight. And man, we had some fun. Thanks, everybody.
It's been fun. Yep. Thank you.
We will be back again next Tuesday night at the same time. Back to doing some drawings and stuff. I'll probably be drawing some of that stuff that I got commissioned on tonight from you wonderful people in the chat.
Yep.
So thank you guys. Thanks for everybody who supports us. Thanks for getting us to 100. Please tell a friend, and we'll get our way to. Maybe we'll do the next special at 200, maybe 250. Maybe we'll get lofty. Who knows?
Yeah.
But you guys rock.
Keep doing from there.
Yes, I was about to sign off, and then I saw the comment from John Beatty. When are you going to get back to yard sales? COVID-19 doesn't help. You're right about that. We haven't had any yard sales in too many months. But I'll be back. I've got some stuff out in the building that I can start painting, some stuff I got from yard sales. So I'd really like to get back on top of that as well. So there's so much to come, people. And we just thank you for spending a little time with us on your Tuesday night. Meet us back here next week, Tuesday, for 5 p.m. Central, 6 Eastern, 4 Mountain, 3 Pacific, or 7 p.m. if you happen to live in Bermuda.
Yeah.
All right. See everybody later.
Okay, thanks. See you guys.
Bye.